Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Cyclones offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Becht. The tight end has got it. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Cyclones looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So South Carolina's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And now the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Inspect. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back, and he lost it deep over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's caught. It's Jackson.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass. It's Becht. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. Breaking free at the 35. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes the reverse. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's that defense shifting again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The sure hands. It's Jacobs. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Jacobs. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Harbor. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. On the run, it's Sanders.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, the ball on the ground. The offense recovers the fumble. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Becht. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Cyclones come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The sure hands. It's Higgins. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Becht. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The completion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. They pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions and find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Becht. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Cyclones will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Becht. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Jacobs. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Gamecocks make up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming up.
Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Higgins. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Becht. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he get there on the ground? Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the blocked PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.